Now, I wasn't actually planning to work on this map this week, mostly because I'm trying to do like a schedule where I do something neighbor related and then I'll do anything else, just sort of throw in some variety. But the thing I was trying to do is I just couldn't do it. So this map was really nice to fall back on. But to me, this project is taking way too long, so I'm trying to pick up the pace. This part, this floor is getting done. Next part, second floor is going to get done. I don't know about the third floor, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. There isn't a lot of life stuff I could talk about. I mean, there was an earthquake. Experiencing that the first time was kind of cool. But otherwise, I kind of want to talk about, well, this game. I don't really hang around like the Discord a whole lot, but I have been seeing like there's a general complaint about the game, and I kind of wanted to throw in some of my input. There's definitely a number of issues, but I think the game is sort of going away from what it was, so it's not as enjoyable. Like, there's a bunch of like weird updates to sort of make it a little more like what it's supposed to be. Like playing smart, being elusive as a neighbor or something, not just fighting a bunch of players, being super PvP focused. I can't really say if I like. I mean, I actually kind of enjoyed the PvP, even though it doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be in. Not that it shouldn't be in the game, but I mean that's not what Secret Hair is about. It's just the direction they're trying to fix it in is just so weird. Like throwing stamina, throwing bar. I thought the change where the neighbor gets stunned for longer after failing to catch a kid was actually good. And the things with like the cutting the noise, I thought that was good. But then there was some sort of change where this happened a while back. The music, like the neighbors chasing you music, would only play after looking at him for like 3 seconds, which felt weird because it's like, oh, he's on my screen, and then the music starts playing. I don't know. Also, if you don't mind if I go back and forth between talking about the game and then talking about the map, I was really trying to think about the neighbor room because I feel like it should have some more interesting gimmick going on with it, so it's not just like your spawn room. Maybe you can manipulate the map in some sort of way. This has definitely come with time as I see where things can go. Different gates, traps, etc. As of right now, it's just a few decorations and different ways of moving throughout it. Oh, and I was asking before about if I should do Hello Neighbor 1 or Hello Neighbor 2 style. Hello Neighbor 2 style was voted upon, but as I was making the map and testing out what Hello Neighbor 2 style was, I kind of realized I really need to just blend the two styles together because there are really some things from Hello Neighbor 1 that just work really well for the map. Don't get me wrong, Hello Neighbor 2 style works really well, but I don't know why I was expecting that Hello Neighbor 2 style would replace Hello Neighbor 1 style. It's just that the map development, or as blending the two styles together, makes it even better. Okay, but back to talking about Secret Neighbor. Taking a break from it and coming back to it, I definitely had a lot of fun with it. It felt weird because just a lot of like the balancing changes. The perks are cool, don't get me wrong, it's just that they don't really feel like perks, they just feel like really small buffs. And I was really hoping they'd make something like this because at a base level, your character is quite basic. Don't get me wrong, you can do a ton of things. Whenever I played the game, I never felt like whatever character I was playing, the way that I can play them, made me feel like I was playing it differently than everyone else. And then, oh wow, perks. That's the perfect way that you can make your character a little more different, have your own little builds. It's just that the perks are very minimal. And also with all the changes to at least the PvP side, sort of nullified that. And there's just small things too, like there should be some sort of way that you can change your character in the queue or just somehow choose your character in the queue in any way. Even if it's you start a match and then you can choose your character with 6 people in the lobby, or you just choose it while people are flooding into your lobby. Because when I tried Inventor for that first time, I was like, can I just be Inventor? Like, get out of here, guys. But also because it's nice to have a better team comp. I feel like I should have more to complain about, but I don't really play this game very often. But if they were to make a change to level editor, please, like, just, can there be more ways to delete stuff? Like, I don't know if you ever use level editor, but when you're trying to destroy things like wires or just movables on surfaces, oh my god, it's like, I knocked down an entire wall before I could destroy that tiny thing. There should be like some sort of way, just like wire cutters or just some sort of setting or hotkey. You can't even access the settings menu in the level editor. If I accidentally turn on the music, I gotta turn it back off. Like, I gotta exit it. It's just, oh, don't get me started about the wall decorations. These walls, you'll see, are absolutely just empty. Oh, what can I add? Oh, shelf number 1, shelf number 2. Oh, that random child's painting. I don't know, man. I just wish there was more you could put on the walls. Even if it's just like different oriented paintings, new paintings. I don't know. Come on, guys. Come on, lore masters. There's gotta be some, I don't know, the dead neighbor's body, something. Anyway, anything. Now, if you're ever wondering just how your map looks, how it feels, just the best way is just test it, walk around in it, just go to every room, try different things, lights on, lights off. It's really good to see if some place is too dark or if a room feels too empty. In later tests, I definitely noticed that the walls are empty, but yeah, again, I don't, I'm gonna have to find some creative ways to fill in the walls. I don't have a whole lot more to talk about Secret Error. I really should play it more to should have jogged my memory, but there was one thing that happened like a few days ago, which is something I really hope they fix. It's been a bug for a concerningly long time, but maybe it's related to like connection or something. Have you ever played a match where you try to save somebody, but the neighbor just won't drop the kid? It's not like he's in rage mode or something. It's just, he doesn't drop it. It happened to me like 2 days ago. The only way I was able to survive was through the Brave revive. I hope that gets fixed at some point, because that's really bad that you just can't save people sometimes. Speaking of Brave, I do want to make a newer Brave advanced guide. It's just, I need to figure out like things with builds and also just really recharging Counter-Strike. But otherwise, it should come out soon. The only thing really left to talk about is the map. And here's the big tip. If you're ever adding a gate, I would recommend building things around it, because there's a really weird hit detection where it just won't let you build the gate. I don't know what the consistency is, where it just shows up as red, you can't build it. So make sure you have things built around the gate so you don't run into a problem in the future where you just can't place things for whatever reason. There have been like really rare cases where I'll try placing the gate last and it won't go. I really wish there was some sort of explanation to the consistency here, but yeah, I don't know. For now, there isn't much else to talk about, so just sit back, relax, and if there's anything I want to talk about, I'll chime in. Maybe in the future I want to try ways of hiding wires, or at least mostly the double gate, I don't know what it's called, but whatever allows me to put 2 wires and then transport it into 1 wire, because I don't really think anyone would mind it. It just, it looks just be better if no one can see it. Also, maybe build the ceiling before putting wires in a room. I had to remove all the wires again because they sort of go onto the next floor. I wanted to make a more interesting theater, not just like the really small one that's in the original map. I don't know if I'll keep the original theater. Maybe it'll be a different room, or it'll just, of course, be the little mini theater. I'll just choose when I get to that part of the map. I don't know if I made this clear already, but I really like these string lights. I wish you could edit them a bit more, or just have them linked to a light switch even. Oh, they're just so amazing. I never really had appreciation for curtains, at least just in the preview and my 5 seconds of giving them a chance. I really didn't like them, but after reading more for the walls, I just felt bad I didn't use them sooner. I was also testing out just how do rugs look on the walls. Maybe I'll have them, maybe I won't, but I'm really trying to improvise here. I'm really still trying to figure out what to add to the neighbor room, but those paintings flipped around actually look kind of cool just as a sort of dry design. I'll just see if they'll stay, but I really want to use them for some other parts of the map. Finally, I don't know why I just couldn't paint the stairs there. I don't know if it's just some sort of bug or something. I was able to do the ones in the foyer, I just can't do that one. Otherwise, that's floor 1 done. See ya for floor 2.